Assalamu alaikum, my dear beloved student. How are you? Hope all you are fine by the blessing of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our online platform NIEVS Home School. I am Muhammad Abul Kalam, an assistant teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today I am going to take an English class or English second paper class for the students of class 7. Our today's topic is right forms of verb rules. I repeat, our today's topic is right form of verb rules. Dear students, right form of verb is an important grammatical item. Without knowing the rules of right form of verbs, we cannot write our sentences properly. So we have to know the rules of right forms of verb at first. Okay, now give your attention, look at board. I have given here 17 rules of right forms of verb. Look at the first one. If the subject is of third person and singular number and the tense is present indefinite, the verb takes s or es with it as required. Look at the example. The boy bracket in verb play football. Look at the correct word. The boy plays football. Second example. She go to school. Look at the correct word. She goes to school. Now we will go to rules number 2. Present indefinite tense is used in sentences implying universal truth. Look at the word universal truth or habitual fact. The sun, the word rises in bracket in the east. The correct word is the sun rises in the east. Look at the word rises in the east. It implies the universal truth. The earth moves round the sun. The earth moves round the sun. Look at the correct word moves. Rules number 3. Sentences with the adverbs always, regularly, sometimes, often, generally, daily, every day, occasionally, usually, normally, etc. are framed in the present indefinite tense. So these adverbs represent that if these adverbs are used in a sentences, this sentence will be present indefinite tense. Look at the example. He normally get up early in the morning. It will be gets up. Look at the correct word. He normally gets up early in the morning. She always do her homework. Correct word will be she always does her homework. Rules number 4. To make sentences without the be verb. Be verb means am, is, are, was, were, etc. These are the be verb. Negative or interrogative, do, does, did is used as the tense and subject require. The girl not sing a song. The correct word will be the girl does not sing a song. It will does not. He not do his work. It will be he did not do his work. If you write in present simple tense, you can write he doesn't do his work. This one is also correct. Rules number 5. In WH questions, the subject is preceded by to be verb. I have already told the to be verb means am, is, or was, were, or do, does, did as required by the tense and person. What you do now, look at the word now. Okay, it refers to the present continuous tense. So what are you doing now? And question mark. Nobody will forget to put full stop or question mark at the end. You must put question mark at the end. Rules number 6. Sentences with verbs implying continuity. Look, implying continuity or continuous action of action are framed in the present continuous tense sentence. They watch TV at this moment. At this moment is implying continuity. So it will be they are watching TV at this moment. That means we will write the sentence in present continuous structure. Rules number 7. Have, has, had is followed by the past participle form of the verb. Past participle. He has. It is written here do the work. Look at the correct sentence. He has done the work. He has done the work. Rules number 8. Sentences with the adverbs just, just now, already, yet, recently, etc. are usually framed in the present perfect tense. So look, I see him recently. So look at the adverb recently. That means we will write here present perfect sentence properly. I have seen him recently. Now we will go to next page, rules number 7. 7 number is done, then 8 is also done. Then we will go to rules number 9. Sentence with phrases indicating past. Example, yesterday, ago, long since, last night are framed in the past simple tense. Look, he left home last night. The word last night is written in the sentence. So you will write the correct sentence like this: he left home last night. Rules number 10. Past participle form of the verb in the first bracket and the past form of the verb in the second bracket are used in the sentences with no sooner had than, scarcely had when, hardly had before. So look, that means first before than the sentence will be past perfect, and after than the sentence will be past indefinite. No sooner had he, see is written in present simple form, it will be past participle form. That means had he seen the police, then he ran away. Run is given here, we will write in past word, that means ran away. Look at the correct sentence. No sooner had he seen the police than he ran away. I repeat, no sooner had he seen the police than he ran away. Rules number 11. If the first part of a complete sentence having since is in the present tense, that means since will be the first word, the before the since it will be present indefinite or present perfect, and the after since it will be a past simple past tense. I repeat, if the first part of a complete sentence having since is in the present tense, simple present or perfect tense, the second part will be in the simple past tense. Look at the example. It is many years since. So look, that means before since it is written in present simple tense. I come to Dhaka, it will be I came to Dhaka. Look here. It is many years since I came to Dhaka. Look. Rules number 12. If the first part of a complete sentence having since is in the simple past tense. Look, simple past tense. The first part will be simple past tense, the last part will be past perfect tense. The second part or the last part will be in the past perfect tense. It was many years since they first, it will be, so look here, had met will be the correct one. It was many years since they had first met, M-E-T. It will be M-E-T. Rules number 13. Past perfect plus before plus past indefinite. Another example, past indefinite after plus past perfect. The patient had died before the doctor came. So look at the word before, that means before it will be past perfect, then after the word before it will be the doctor came, it is been past indefinite. The patient died after the doctor had come. Look at the word after, it is written in past indefinite, it is written in past perfect. These are our two examples. Now rules number 14. Had better, had rather, would better, would rather, let, must, need, dare are followed by the present form of the verb. Look at the example. You had better, to go is given here, that means we will write here the base form of the verb. You had better, that means go home. That means after had better, we need to use the base form of the verb or the present form of the verb. Rules number 15. If the sentence begins with would that, the subject is followed by a verb with could. Would that I go to college? Look at the correct word or correct sentence. Would that I could go to college? I repeat, would that I go to college? Full stop. Rules number 16. To be or having is followed by the past participle form of the verb. He ran away having, take is given in bracket, the money. Look at the correct sentence. He ran away having taken. It is written, that means after having or to be, it will be followed by the past participle. That means take, took, taken. Taken is given here, the money. Last rules. ing is added with the verb in the bracket if it preceded by any preposition or mind. Orth, without, past, cannot help, could not help, with a view to, look forward to, would you mind, get used to, etc. That means look at the example. I went to the library with a view to. Look at the word with a view to. Then it will be the ing with the main verb. read is given here. It will be I went to library with a view to reading there. These are our 17 rules. These are very important to understand our right form of verb. Now I hope that all of you have understood the rules, 17 rules. Keep practicing the rules and write with examples and memorize these rules for writing the right form of verb properly and correctly, and abide by your parents' advice. See you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.